when you find out that you've got something that you can give to people, like putting over a song or trying to deliver a message or something like that, and I guess the desire to be in front of an audience just takes hold of you.
The dream of every young entertainer is performing before huge audiences and being recognized by the multitude as a star. Larry Lancit and his accompanist Barry Kay have been entertaining as a team since high school. Now students at the University of Florida, Lancit and Kay are not typical of today's young performers of rock and roll, folk music, and the electronic sounds.
And songs with a somewhat of a beat. I don't like to get up there alone and perform songs like rock and roll type songs and straight folk songs. I'm a crooner, I guess.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never
Putting together a professional-sounding act is no easy matter. Larry goes through an endless process of song selection and Barry arranges his own material. Then there's practice and plenty of it.
We don't really choose a song. We get a whole bunch of songs, and we sit down and we go through them and feel when the right one comes along. It just happens. It's not a question of sitting down and picking, well, I want this one and I want that one. You just have to take a lot of them and go through them, and all of a sudden they'll just hit you.
It's hard for me to tell right off what kind of pieces I'm going to like until I actually sit down and try to arrange them. But it becomes very evident as soon as I sit down and do try to arrange pieces, what pieces we're going to be able to work together on well and which pieces we're going to be able to do together smoothly.
Also, it's very important to pick your song so that you won't bore the audience. You have to have a certain amount of numbers that'll pick up the tempo at the right time and slow everything down at the right time.
When we practice, we like to let different people listen to us practice. That way we can get a varied opinion of how we sound and just how we're putting the piece across. And then after people have gone and after they've told us what they thought, we'll get together and sit down and discuss what they've said and then take it for what it's worth.
But there's more to an act than picking and arranging music. Larry and Barry actually build their performance as an architect designs a structure.
It's important to catch the people's attention as soon as we get on, let them get right into our performance. And then instead of building up to a climax in the middle of our performance, we've got to span the pieces so that we build up at a climax at the end of our number.
There's also something else that was told to me a long time ago, and that's the audience doesn't remember much of what comes in the middle, but they remember what you started with and what you ended with. And usually we try to put our strongest pieces towards the beginning. In fact, usually we have a very strong piece at the beginning and a real solid ending, so that we don't we leave the audience with a good impression, and we approach them with a good impression.
Once in a lifetime, a man knows a moment, one wonderful moment, when fate takes his hand. And this is my moment, my once in a lifetime, when I can explore a new and exciting land. For once in my lifetime, I feel like a giant, I soar like an eagle, as though I had wings. For this is my moment, my destiny calls me, and though it may be just once in my lifetime, I'm gonna do great things. Just once in a lifetime, a man knows a moment, one wonderful moment, when fate takes his hand. And this is my moment, my once in a lifetime, when I can explore a new and exciting land. For once in my lifetime, I feel like a giant, I soar like an eagle, as though I had wings. For this is my moment, my destiny calls me, and though it may be just once in my lifetime, I'm gonna do great things. And though it may be just once in my lifetime, I'm gonna do great things.
As amateurs, both Lancit and Kay feel they must rely on very popular music and some degree of style copying until they are established in the music profession.
In getting started, I mean, let's face it, we're by no means well known or really, in the true sense of the word, professionals. When you start out, you have to copy styles for a while. You have to appeal to the public to make a name for yourself before you can actually start your own type of style or have your own type of style.
Using somebody who has proven himself to be a fine professional and has gone ahead and shown himself to be a true performer. There's nothing wrong with copying styles to get started, because if you had no solid base, then you have nothing to build on. But copying a professional style gives you a starting point, and it's important to have a solid foundation.
Once you get a lot of different styles under your belt, so to speak, you can start to mold your own style. Before I go on stage, I will think that I'm going to sing for the audience, but when I get up there, I'm out there to please myself. I want to sell the song for myself. I want the song to live.
impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unright. roam, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know it will only be true to this glorious quest that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars, still strong with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. Just once in a lifetime, a man knows a moment, one wonderful moment, when fate takes his hand. And this is my moment, my once in a lifetime, when I can explore a new and exciting land. For once in my lifetime, I feel like a giant. I soar like an eagle, as though I had wings. For this is my moment, my destiny calls me. And though it may be just once in my lifetime, I am gonna do great things. Just once in a lifetime, a man knows a moment, one wonderful moment, when fate takes his hand. And this is my moment, my once in a lifetime, when I can explore a new and exciting land. For once in my lifetime, I feel like a giant. I soar like an eagle, as